Good morning, everybody. Starting off a little late, as I've been doing of late on Wednesdays. I'm not sure what it is about Wednesday, but I made it, and I'm happy for it. Hey, good morning. You're gaming with a T-monster. Well, and it looks like I got Vish curl in the hair. Hold on a second. That's better. So it's the thing. Well, you know, it's a start. It's a start, Green Boy. Yes, I know drama sound because right now I kicked in the drama sound because of the hair. That's the way I roll, Mika. My hair is very dramatic. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Wednesdays. Wednesdays are becoming a very tricky day for me. I just want to sleep. I think a lot of it is due to the stress of the job hunt, waiting for something to come through. Well, Green Boy, if it's not your game, it's not your game. Maybe it's one of those games where, you know, you don't mind watching people play it, or you enjoy watching people play it, but it's just not your thing. I know I'm currently in a position where I'm asking myself the same question. I'm asking myself, is Cyberpunk 2077 my kind of game? I'm struggling to click with it. I'm gonna give it another shot or two, though. I mean, I've invested enough in it that I'm like, okay, let me see if I can really get into this. But right now, I have thoughts about Cyberpunk, and I will hold my thoughts until I decide whether or not I'm going to stay vested in the game, or if I go elsewhere. But if people were to ask, was it because it's so buggy? That's got nothing to do with it. That actually has nothing whatsoever to do with it. But in other news, going back to Destiny, I actually got my Titan up into a respectable area. Next thing I have to do is to get my Hunter up there. But I found out that leveling up my Titan really wasn't as hard as I thought it would initially be. But I have to stay with that. But we're getting back to the Warlock. I need to take a look at what I need to do for the Warlock. I know one thing on my to-do list for today. Raid challenges have begun. Oh, okay. Assemble your fire team. Take on new weekly challenges with the Deepstone Crypt. Okay, good. Meet with Spider, join Crow on a journey of discovery into the EDZ and find the purpose of his resurrection. Okay, I need to do that. Oh yes. Oh yeah, Green Boy. It is only for if it were a movie, it would definitely be R. It's rated M for mature. Language, sexual situations, etc., etc. You know, the usual hit list. But again, my biggest problem with Cyberpunk 2077 at present is I just find it sloppy. It just feels very sloppy. It feels like, and like I said, I don't want to spend too much time into it because I honestly can say I don't feel like I've played enough of it. I feel like there's more that I can do to find out about the game. But I'm just right now hanging back and going, okay, I will I don't know if unrefined is the right word. Well, I mean, and here's what I would say in response to that, Mika. I don't think it was a crunch. I think what it was, this is the analogy I would give it is this. And I'm probably going to be dating myself again, but maybe some of you are old enough to remember this movie, maybe you're not. But here's the thing about being creative. When you're in a creative field, creativity does not always stay on a schedule. All right. And when you do that, when you are when you're working on something creatively, the deadline should be your motivation. It should be a by hook or by crook, we're going to make this, and we're going to make it, and we're going to make it and make it work, right? Well, the problem is sometimes people can get way ahead of themselves. And that happened in the early on in the in the Marvel universe, when they were trying to get when they were trying to get their act together. DC Comics was like, well, we need a blockbuster, we need a big blockbuster other than the Batman films, and they announced the Green Lantern movie. I'm trying to remember when the Green Lantern movie was. Let's see, Green Lantern film. And with everything being rebooted, you would think Green Lantern would have been a movie that would have been first on the scene to say, okay, we're going to redo this film because it really needs to. Okay, so 2011 was the Green Lantern movie. And the thing is that they announced the Green Lantern film. They released the poster, they released cast, they did all that. And they said, and it's coming out next year, 2011. Well, it's 2010, and here's the thing, chat. They didn't even have a script. They did not even have a script. And that really complicated things because people needed to make a movie, and they didn't have any. They didn't even have the director committed to it. So they started hyping the movie before they had all the places. They had everything in place. And when Green Lantern came out, it was, in a word, sloppy. The visuals were pretty neat. They obviously spent a lot of time making Oa look good. They spent a lot of time making the Green Lantern ring effects look really cool. But the movie was a red hot mess. And it was because they basically announced that the movie was coming, and they didn't have any of the basics in place. It also reminds me of, going way back when I first made the pitch to, thanks, like I need that. I'm not sure what that's all about. I love The Dawning, by the way. Did I happen to mention that? I love The Dawning. I absolutely love it. Oh.
Lovely.
So it's across all characters. Okay, that's pretty cool. I do. I freaking love. Yeah. Okay. Why am I going through the tutorials? You mean like that? Great. feel like I'm a brand new Okay, so I've got my holiday oven. I'm ready to bake, baby. And I need to make I need to I was gonna do that. That's the other thing I was gonna do. Give me a second here, chat. I was going to do a little rearranging of stuff. Look at this. Starting off the morning right with Meme Lord subbing at tier 1. Thank you, Meme Lord. I certainly do appreciate that. I'm assuming it's my nerd cred that got me that. Okay, so going back to to my own personal story. So yeah, I went to James Madison University, studied theater there, and for my senior year, I wanted to direct a play, and nobody thought I could do it. Nobody thought I could direct a play. And I think it was because they knew that I was, while I was a committed actor, I was something of a goofball, and they were just like, he doesn't have it in him. And I showed up, and I had basically put together all of my crew, all of my. These are the people that I'm going to work with to make this thing happen, and I did get a bit of a nod from the faculty. They were like, well, you know, T's done his homework, and obviously he's serious about making the making this project happen. So they all thought that was pretty ambitious of me, and they yep, that's it. No. I couldn't direct Debbie Does Dallas because I was too busy blushing on the set. So anyway, I had my crew together. I had my lighting person committed. I had everybody committed, costumes, all that stuff. And there were other people that they showed up to the same like pool where people would submit their ideas and they would say, I want to direct this, I want to direct this. And I literally had some people show up at this event, you know, where students would put in their applications, and they would have like their set designer committed, their light designer committed, and that was it. And then maybe a paragraph saying this, you know, I want to direct this play because I've never directed anything before. And that was the entire thing. Meanwhile, I had everything organized and put out. And while I had to wait until the following semester to direct, when my opening night came up, I was ready to go. Some of the people who had submitted the 2 names and I want to direct a play, when their shows went up, they were something of a train wreck. And it was because they basically got ahead of themselves. All right, so I'm telling you these stories about Green Lantern and my own days in my theater time at James Madison, because this is kind of what I feel what happened with Cyberpunk. They've had 7 years to work on this and 7 years to get this game up and running and working. Last of Us had the same amount of time. Last of Us Part 2 had the same amount of time. Ghost of Tsushima had the same amount of time, but the difference between Last of Us and Ghost got very little, if any, hype. Last of Us got hype, but it was fan-generated hype. The hype for Cyberpunk 2077 has been legendary. I mean, they rolled out Keanu Reeves in 2019 saying this game is coming and you got to be ready for it. And when you drop Keanu Reeves into the mix, that's pretty much you know, we are not looking back. We are we are pushing forward with this. So buckle up, it's going to be a ride. And I really believe that, yes, happy dawn. Oh, can I get some hearts in chat? Can I get some? I love the snowballs meme, Lord. That's nice. Can I get some hearts and some love in chat for Misty? Because Misty got her raid ring the other day. And let me tell you something. If that raid ring looks anything in real life as it did in those pictures, I can't wait to get my raid ring. So give some hearts up for whoops. Got to make sure to check that before you do it. Oh, that's very cool, Misty. So Misty, when are we running a raid together? When are we running a raid together? When are you and I, Misty, when are you and I taking Steve Saylor through the Deepstone Crypt? Because I think he'd love the Deepstone Crypt. I think he'd love the Deepstone Crypt. We need to make that a priority list. Okay. So I picked up my Dawning stuff. I've picked up that. I think what I need to do now is head out to the EDZ. Oh, sweet. I appreciate that, Green Boy. I hope the Discord for Dummies books helps you out. We have a while before I even think about a second edition for that, but that's very cool. Well done, sir. Thank you. All right.
I still can't believe
Let's
this
see.
is home.
All right, so here we go. Let loose thy talons. Okay, so let's do this. But I really do believe, as much as I see the potential of, as much as I see the potential of Cyberpunk 2077, I think the biggest problem with Cyberpunk was they were hyping it before they even knew the game worked, and that is one of the things that is really big in tech and in creative endeavors, is this fake it till you make it mentality. I want to see if there it is. Is that it? The Imposter? Nope. There is a movie that is on Netflix right now, and movie. And this movie is nope, that's not it. I need to find out what this movie is. But there's a movie. It's a documentary about somebody in Silicon Valley that did that. They did the whole. Oh, thank you for those 4 bits. Thank you for them 4 bitties. Hang on one second. Look at that. Let loose thy talons. Let's go. So, I can't remember what it was called. I thought it was called The Imposter. Oh, wait. Hang on a minute. Maybe it's the documentary. No, that's not it either. Huh. All right, here we go.
This is it.
Have I got a bit war going on? Is that what you guys are doing?
Dream exactly. There was a bird, or I was a bird. Sometimes it's hard to remember. I'll scout the high route. Can you take the lower path?
Watch out for Taken up there. Sabathur might be hiding, but her minions are active as ever. Do you remember anything else about your dream?
Someone was calling to me, but I couldn't understand. It sounded like they were underwater or down a long tunnel.
Dude.
Nothing.
Wanted to turn off the holiday hip hop so that I could, or holiday lo-fi, so that I could hear the dialogue here. That's what you need to know, though, about. Ooh, ow! I gotta fall back. Whoa, that's a Minotaur. All right, here we go. Son of a biscuit. There we go. There we go. I love this commemoration. I absolutely love this commemoration. The thing you have to remember, Green Boy, about Bit Wars is that they are never just over. Bit Wars never end. They're ongoing. They're ongoing. Got a lot to take on. Oh, see what I mean? Meme Lord coming with 300 biddies. Let's go.
Yes. More of that, please. More of that.
See what I mean, Meme Lord? See what I mean? You gotta be careful when you start throwing down smack talk like that. Throw down smack talk like that. Okay. Whoop. Hey T, how about shooting the wizard instead of the tree? I'm just saying, if you shoot the wizard, you do a little more damage. Like that. There you go. Hey, and I got some chicken butter. Let's go. Anything to add to that, Green Boy? But
Did you just hear that?
yeah, I heard that.
Did you notice the way the sound scatters in spectral analysis?
What? No, but that's... It resonated on the same frequency as the Traveler.
All right. Oh. Yeah. Oh, darn it. Killed an animation. Damn it. Rip. All right, let's try this again. Man, whatever's hitting me, it's hitting me hard. Wow. Oh, they're right behind me. That would do it. All right. So, yeah, suck that, nerd. Okay. Whew. All right, let's just do this here. You can sit down. There we go. But what I was going to say was that you know, going back to what we were talking earlier about with Project Red and Cyberpunk, the hype for Cyberpunk was just absolutely off the it was just off the charts. And I really do believe that I think when you're trying to design a game, or when you're trying to fake it till you make it, you're basically asking for trouble. And I know that's kind of a discipline. That's kind of a discipline. Okay, that's not it. I'm trying to remember what it was called. See, now I want to find this. I want to find this. Oh wait, I think this is it. No, that's the 2012 one. Let me do a quick search for this. It'll be bugging me throughout the entire. It's going to be bugging me throughout the entire stream if I don't tell you about this documentary. Now, Meme Lord, now you're just rubbing it in. Now you're just rubbing it in.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Hail to the king, baby.
You're rubbing it in, Meme Lord. Okay, hang on a minute. The Inventor. That's what it's called. The Inventor. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna throw this Wikipedia article into. I'm gonna throw this Wikipedia article into chat so you all can see it. And yo, Obi, how are you? So the documentary is called The Inventor, and it's called The Inventor Out for Blood. And this okay. Oh, investigate the hawk. Where's the hawk? Oh, there it is. There it is. There you are. Ooh. Okay.
That hawk. It was made of the light.
It was real.
No, the biddies are not going to No Kid Hungry. They're not going to No Kid Hungry. If you want to donate to No Kid Hungry, you got to go here.
Careful.
I don't know where you thought that the biddies went to No Kid Hungry. They do not. To make a donation, you go there. Ooh, glowworms. And how are you? How you doing this morning, Obi? But yeah. So this The Imposter Out for Blood is a documentary. Or The Inventor, not The Inventor. The Imposter is a different documentary altogether. But The Inventor Out for Blood in Silicon Valley. This is all about that mentality of faking it till you make it. and this person did. In fact, Pip and I watched this documentary together. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Um,
I just had some more news. If you talk about faking it till you make it,
Yeah.
your friend Amanda Chase called for the president to suspend the Constitution and take martial law. So she's gone full.
Wow, she's gone full cray cray.
Yeah.
Wow. Pip uses the term friend with big ass quotes, chat.
Former high school
Yeah.
colleague friend.
Yeah, former high school friend. Meme Lord with another 200 biddies. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yes?
I appreciate that, Meme
More
Lord.
of that, please. More of that, my girl.
Look at you. Look at you. All right. This is interesting.
Did you have some breakfast?
I'm having some liquid breakfast right now. Having some coffee. Is that the Titan you're about to head on through, Obi, or is it the or is your Hunter? See, you're a trendsetter there, Green Boy. But I think that was CD Projekt Red, and that's why I want to wait and see if that's my final thought on the matter. But I really think that's what CD Projekt Red. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've got my Hunter left too. My Titans right now. He's nearing the end of the
Ghost,
journey.
Can you patch Glint into your feed? I need to see what's
And
Of course. You're patched in.
and I'm at 12:58 right now with the Titan. So
Guardians don't experience missions of their
playing
past
Destiny.
lives. But there are historic records from the Dark Age detailing visions experienced by
and I've cut off
survivors
the
of the past. What were the nature of these
the
visions?
safe holiday music so that I can
But the most widely
so I can
held
hear the
belief
dialogue.
is they came from the dormant traveler, like the survivors were experiencing its dreams, if it dreams.
What do you mean, if the traveler dreams? I totally believe the traveler dreams. Just like the way androids dream of electric sheep. Alright. But yeah, my Hunter will probably be the last character that I do will be the last character since I've got the Titan almost done and the Warlock is, well, my Warlock. Okay, so I've got to go this way. Oh, I see where I'm headed. Hustle, hustle, hustle! Get past that boot gate. All right. Woohoo! Isn't the journey of Crow amazing, Obi? It really is amazing. I think they did a great job. But if I give it, oh wow, ooh, oh, isn't that interesting? A structure, chat. Question is, can I get on that ledge? Well, let's find out. And we float, and we float, and we platform. Woo! Up. All right. We float a little more. Float. Float. But again, Misty, congratulations on getting your raid ring. I'm so excited to get mine. I ordered mine around my birthday, so I'm hopefully going to be getting it soon. All right, so I've got to investigate. Oh wait, so I've got to investigate the Hawk. It looks like I'm supposed to go that way. Oh, I know I won't be disappointed because the jeweler behind it is Rock Love Jewelry, and she's amazing. She does amazing ass work. I mean, she does work for Disney. And she's done some Star Wars stuff. Yeah, she's amazing. I've talked to her a couple of times on the socials, and she's very cool. She's very, very cool. And I actually told her, I said that, you know, I was telling her about my. All right, what am I missing here? I'm assuming that's where I need to go. Oh no, I can't go any higher. Okay, so I'm barking up the wrong tree here. This might be one of those things where I have to duck down then. Alright, so let me get back down. Alright. I need to investigate the Hawk. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. See? The kid can be taught. But Rock Love Jewelry makes amazing stuff. Makes absolutely amazing stuff. Grenade! Aw, good grenade, T. Good grenade. That's my shotgun. Did you like the shotgun? I like the shotgun. Alright. Ooh, a little heavy. That's nice. What's... Oh, these guys are shooting me. Okay. Being a completionist, I want to get that guy up there. Let me see if I can nail this. Oh, okay. You know what? Maybe I don't want to get that guy. Maybe I don't want to get that guy. Where is he? Alright. Oh! That, I was floating too far. I needed to get over faster. Now I can just come on over. Oh! Oh god, I hate the Taken. Jerks. What jerks? Taken are jerks, chat. They are. They're just flat. They're the jerks of the solar system, you know? Oh! And that was just me being dumb. Yeah, I know I need to turn back. Thanks, game. Alright. This time with feeling. I've been meaning to get back into blogging, so maybe I've been meaning to get back into blogging, so there's a good possibility I might actually use Cyberpunk as a reason to get back into blogging. Who's establishing dominance? Of course he's establishing dominance. I think today's a poke day. Alright. Look, guys, if you want to keep running into my shotgun, you're more than welcome to. You are more than welcome to. Alright. Ooh, hi there. Oh! And it pushed that purple brick into the abyss. Son of a biscuit. I swear, physics in this game can be so inconsistent. Alright. I guess I'm going over here. I kind of dig this jump puzzle. This jump puzzle is kind of fun. Yes, my darling? What? Oh, is it snowing?
Calling to you in your dreams, bro. It's
Huzzah.
there.
Okay, honey, I'm a little busy right now. I love you. Computer off. I'm in the middle of Crossfire, and my wife's like, "It's snowing!" We're dealing with the incoming snowpocalypse right now, Steampunk Rick. These guys. Woo! These guys are hitting hard. Okay, so I investigated the Hawk. The Hawk took off. All right.
A piece of the Traveler.
I don't think it's a coincidence that
Ooh.
the Taken are so active here.
Oh, it is? Oh, that is a piece
She
of Traveler.
knows about this. Has to.
I do love the fact... Oh, hello.
Out here too. We'll cover the entrance.
I do love the fact how Hey, buddy. Come back over here. Ah! You met my favorite new toy, the cheese grater. All right, I gotta top off the well. Woo! I was one shot too, chat. There's another one. You like this? It's called the Commemoration. I love this gun. You like this gun? Because I really love this gun. Okay, here we go. We'll run down here. Pick up some special. Woo! Hello. Good grenade. Boom. Alright. Ow. Oh! Oh, great! Oh, great! This is a... crap.
A piece of
All right.
the Traveler.
All
I
right.
don't think it's a coincidence that the Taken are so active here.
Okay.
Savathun?
She knows about this. Has to.
Take it.
Out here too.
Smile.
Cover the entrance.
Okay. Oh. Oh, crap. All right. Okay, as I was saying, this is called the Reconstruction. This is my cheese grater. Oh! Oh, you want to get into my rift? You want to get in my... Okay, okay, let's get into my rift. Let's you and I have a chat. Let's you and I have a chat. Come on. Come on. All right. Load. Remember, distance is your friend. Alrighty. And we hustle over here. Hustle over here. Okay. Alright. Get under here. Get a better angle over here. Just trying to scope out where everybody is here. There they are. Ah! Darn it. I was hoping to make that jump. Howdy, boys! No, you guys come back here. You come back here. Here, have a grenade. Don't say I don't give you nothing. Woo! Alright. Top off the tank. Let's top off the tank here. It's that teleporting thing. I hate the freaking teleporting thing. Oh. I just saw some ammo there. Let me pick up the ammo. Receive the gift. Alright. Where's the gift? The gift is right in front of me. Oh, there it is. Do I get to pet the hawk? Do I get to pet the hawk?
Gun. It looks like Hawkmoon, or at least part of it. I thought it was lost forever when the Red Legion destroyed the tower. No, it's an effigy of Hawkmoon, made from the same material as the outer shell of the Traveler. This reminds me of the gift the pyramid left us on Io, the one Eris transformed into a weapon, but it's undeniably of the light.
Take the effigy of Hawkmoon. Boop. All right.
My dream, the bird, the voice calling to me as the darkness closes in. It's not a coincidence. It's a message.
Are you suggesting the Traveler spoke to you?
This may be the only way a paracausal entity like the Traveler can communicate with us.
Why me?
I've always believed in my purpose as a ghost. We are all part of a broader design. Now that the Traveler's awake and whole again, that plan is set in motion.
I don't know if I want to be somebody's cosmic plaything.
Now, wouldn't that be interesting if they actually turned, if they actually, because they were talking a long time about making Crow the vanguard for the hunters. What if they made Crow the new speaker? That would be fascinating. That would be fascinating, to say the least. I think that might be a stretch, but it would still be kind of cool. Still be kind of cool. But yeah, good morning. Just remember, we are still doing No Kid Hungry, raising money for No Kid Hungry, not through the bits, but directly through this link. We're going to be, we've got Tiltify set up, and we're doing stuff for No Kid Hungry. And if you're curious, we do have a list of incentives. If you donate $5, that gets you an ebook. If it's $10, you get to choose a novel in digital format. At $25, you can choose 3 short stories in a collection that I offer, and at $50, you can choose 3 novels or anthology collections that I offer. And these are books from me, from my wife Pip, and also from the Kellys. The Kellys have donated their books to this cause as well. So this is just some of the incentives you're seeing for my staying home for the holidays, and that's what we're doing for the folks over at No Kid Hungry. I've been working with No Kid Hungry all year, and they've been absolutely fantastic to work with. Really good people, really, really good people. All right, let's see what's next on the hit parade, shall we? I need to go to Let Loose Thy Talons. Return to the Tangled Shore to discuss what happened with Crow. All right, that's 2 of 10. 2 of 10. And I'm trying to remember the other thing I need to do here. Flash of inspiration. I heard it the other night, but now I got to figure out how. Oh, that's right. I got to generate orbs of light. Yeah. I got to generate orbs of light. Okay. I learned that the other night, and I totally forgot this morning. All right, Steampunk Rick. We'll be here. I'll be here. I'll be here. We'll be here. We'll all be here. Okay. Look, the guy's here. I might as well. Hey, void calibration. Let's go. All right. I always like when I get stuff done like that. I'm tootling along. Like, oh, look. Loot. Loot. Still haven't gotten that flash of inspiration, though. Or did I? I could have gotten flash of inspiration and totally missed it. So let me just see if I got that in my ingredients or not. Nope, still haven't gotten it. I haven't gotten Impossible Heat, Flash of Inspiration, or Balanced Flavors yet. Dang. This year Ava's being a little stingy. Oh, excuse me. Although I will say, I do like the way they were teaching how everything worked. I thought that was very slick. I thought that was really cool how they were teaching everybody. Hey, Crow. Sup? It's a cycle. Life, death, rebirth. The traveler is trying to tell us something in metaphor because it or we lack the words to have true conversation. This gun, an effigy of the fire team, of a firearm, spun from the same material as the traveler. Crystals inside the frame. They're dark, but part of me glint. Thinks we need to charge the crystals with light. I wish they had left us. I really wish they had left. They let the ghost keep the name Pulled Pork. I don't know why. I just love the name Pulled Pork. Okay, strengthen Hawkmoon by collecting and generating orbs of power. All right. Which means I really should be using some masterworked weapons. Let's see here. Why not? Oh wait, now I'm running 2 special ammo weapons. I shouldn't be doing that, should I? I'll switch over here. I should upgrade some weapons while I'm here. Pulled pork is one of the finest things on earth. Well said. Well said, sir. Well said indeed. Oh wait. No, that's also I just realized something. All of my masterworked weapons are I just realized all my masterworked weapons are special ammo weapons. Derp. Okay. I'm just curious. Is this one, is that 12? Okay, 1360. I mean, I could masterwork this one, I bet. Hell, why not? Boop. Okay, now I got a masterwork Gnawing Hunger. Let's go. I tell you something, I have not personally made pulled pork in a long time, and I need to get on that. So I got to go and generate some orbs o' light. Okay, that's one. Pinch the light. Let's go. And I'm supercharged. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, but first things first. I've got to figure out. I need to. This is where I start to. This is where when I go on one of these quests, I want to make sure that I'm multitasking here. I want to make sure I'm multitasking. So I need to get. Going back to the quest, I need to get. Let loose thy talent. So I got to generate orbs of light. I need to get the Taken Butters. Well, we've already done the Taken Butter of Superb Texture. Technically, I could go into... okay, wait. Defeat Vex in Europa with Precision Blows. I should try to finish this up. I should try to finish this stuff up. The collectible detectors and stuff like that. Oh, Born in Darkness. Hold on. Complete Nightfall. Complete Nightfall Strikes. I haven't done any Nightfall Strikes. I should be doing some Nightfall Strikes. Umbral Duty. Dark Reflections. Slowed combatants defeated. Combatants frozen and defeated. Run the Dark Priestess. Complete listed objectives in Gambit. And Europa Rewards 1. Alright. You know what? Got a lot of stuff to do here. Got a lot of stuff to do here. So why don't we go on ahead and let's run Europa. Let's run stuff on Europa. So because I should be because all I need it doesn't say where I have to do it. Yeah, collecting generating orbs of power, so they can be anywhere. So I'm gonna go on ahead and do that. Let's head out. Go to Europa. All right. I do agree with Obi though that Crow's story has grown more and more complex and more what's the word I'm looking for, charming, as we've gone along. It's actually pretty cool. I've enjoyed watching the character arc, and I'll be curious as to where they're taking Crow. It's also nice to see Brandon O'Neill get some work. He's been on our podcast before. Could not be a nicer guy. Very cool dude. Okay, so it said I needed to. It says I need to do. Could probably get rid of that, slaying dragons. But all right, I need to defeat Vex. Upgrade the range of your. Defeat Vex and Europa with precision final blows, and then the other one that they wanted me to do was. In the Eclipse Zone, collect Glacial Starwort. Okay, so where's the... If the Eclipse Zone is where I think it is this the Eclipse Zone? I believe that's the Eclipse Zone. I believe that's what that stands for. And then there's the Cadmus Ridge, the legendary Lost Sector, etc., etc. Oh, that's a 1280. I'm not even close. Oh, wait. And then there's the one. Oh, wait. That's the master level, and that's the legend level. Perdition, huh? I mean, technically, I could give it a shot, but all right. Let's head here to the Technocrat, or head that area first. I still want to get that. I want to get those necrotic grips so I can get that that effect with the. So, not necessarily breaking news, but for the warlock, there's this thing where if you solo a legendary or a master level lost sector, you will be able to pick up. You'll be able to pick up this thing called necrotic grips, and the necrotic grips, coupled with the thorn, pretty much are a shit show. It's kind of tricky with these precision blows. There we go. Okay. I can also do this.
Once more, Varix finds himself robbed.
Thank you, Green Boy.
By pestilent Vex. Recover my supplies, Guardian. Varix will reward you.
All right. So I gotta defeat Vex. All right. And let's see here. I just want to go on ahead and see what I can track here, just so I can keep an eye on it. There you go. Defeat Vex on Europa. That's one. And I was also going to track Europa rewards one. All right. Ooh, I also should put on a not. I gotta put on a I gotta put on one of these that shows resources. Wait a minute. I got 6 energy on... Oh, it's because I don't have the glimmer to set it up. Oh, for freak's sake. I am such a broke-ass guardian. It's not even funny. Alright, let me go on ahead and let me kill some mans here. Get some guardian going. Oh, great. Ether King. Exactly what I don't need. Alright. I'll come over here. I love how the Vex are like, I wonder what's going on over there. Hey, guys, I think that guardian is coming over here. If I remember correctly, chat, the you can tell when you've hit a precision hit on a Vex when they explode like that. When they explode, that's a precision hit. Loads of Fallen. No Vex, but I believe the Vex are over here. Sometimes the Vex like to come up over here. Ooh, wait, what was that? There we go. Yay! Stalwart. There we go. To the right, to the right, to the right. There we go. And You know what? It just dawned on me. I should probably be using a scout rifle or something like that instead of something like an auto rifle. But you know, I'm trying to do a lot of things here at once. I'm trying to create you know, orbs of light and do all that. So yeah. Okay, pick that up. I could try to do a legendary lost sector on my own while I'm here. I can't make any, you know, I can't promise it will be ugly, because I have a feeling it will be ugly, but you know. That's the whole point of me streaming. If I didn't want to try new things, then why am I streaming? Oh, that was not a precision. Null taste. Boom. Not a precision hit either, but it felt good. Alright. Hey, look at that. My little buddy is finally curling up and going to sleep. And Chad, thank you very much for hanging out with me this morning. You're gaming with the Team Monster. I am the Team Monster. You can call me T. You can call me Team Monster. You can call me Twitch Dad. And, I guess I can also put back on the chill hop Christmas music that I've been listening to. Hey, dude. Because now we don't have any dialogue here. Thing is, the score to Destiny is so good. Homeboy stole all my kills, though. Alright. Yep. More Vex. Excuse me. There you go. Just wanted to get him out of my system. All right. Long distance precision hit. Ah, no. All right.
Hey.
So that's the finishing
Take me
touch.
with you?
But unfortunately, and I'm getting best milk, but I still haven't gotten that. I mean, where this is where it and for anybody that's new to Destiny, yes, it is a very random thing, but you'll notice like, oh, I've got the collectible. So I've been generating the orbs of light, which is good, but the downside is that getting the actual ingredients can be a little random. They can be a little random. All right, so I got to generate 41 more orbs of light. All right, let's go. Yo, Jason, how you doing? All right. Whoa, that's a cliff. I mean, granted, that the cliff I can handle, but all right, here we go. It's just have a little fun here. There's superb texture. I don't think I generated any orbs of light with that. That's a bit of a shame. I actually feel like I've been generating more orbs of light when I I think I've generated more orbs of light with precision hits than anything. But oh well. All right. I think after I go back over to Variks, I will probably. Let's see here. Let's go to Variks, clear that up, and then and good morning to you too, Jason. How are you this morning? I hope you're doing well, feeling well. I got a cat here. I've got a very, very happy cat. Take a look at this, chat. Cat cam right here. Oop, wait a minute. There it is. Got a very happy cat here. Very happy cat. No, the sparrow that I'm rocking is that's the raid sparrow. That's the raid sparrow, and I love that sparrow. It's pretty boss.
Let us see.
All right. All right, so boom, and I now have the. So I now need to set up my. There we go. Now I can start looking for resources. I think. Text caches, but not resources. Increases glimmer, if I remember correctly. Increases loot. Are you shifting there, buddy? Getting comfortable? Yeah, cache or resources. That's what I need. So this is increases XP. Okay, then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on ahead and scale that back to 5. And then put this puppy to 5 as well. There you go. You getting comfy? Okay. So everybody, this is my little light right here. That's Benedict. He's a rescue cat. And he's gone through a lot. But he's a good boy. Aren't you? Good boy. Haru. Haru. I can see him purring now. All right. Let's see. What... I mean, while I'm here, I might as well just pick up some more of these. All right. Bounties, because we gotta level up here, chat. We got places to be. All right. So now I need to what? Let's go back to quests and let's take a look. I want to knock a few more of these things out before I start randomly grabbing more of these. So I got to get more of those glacial stalwarts. And I gotta generate more. Okay. All right, let's do it. So it's going to be here. I mean, I could always do the whole technocrat thing because I think what did I have to do for the technocrat? I'm trying to remember now. Because I know I have the technocrat up here as one of my I have to collect destination materials from resource nodes and chests. All right. That's 12 out of 20. Well, I guess I'm multitasking still. Right now, Jason, yeah, flying solo. Warlock Wednesday, just trying to, you know, I actually did a proper Titan Tuesday the other day, which felt really good. I think next week I'll probably pull out the Hunter and get the Hunter back up and running. But just doing a little solo running in Destiny. You know what? Public event incoming? Or, oh, actually public event happening. Oh, let's do this, shall we? It's always nice to be able to just kind of jump into a public event, just go, hey, how you doing, boys? Oh, is this guy coming for me? I think this guy's coming for me, chat. He's coming for me in a big old way. Yep. And he just booped me out. What a jerk. And I was doing so well, too. Hang on. I got this, boys. Don't you worry none. I got this, boys. Excuse me. Alright, I got that one done. Come over here. Am I the only one doing this? I don't think I'm the only one doing this. Alright. No, I'm not crouched. Okay, I'm just on a slope. Oh, this guy. No taste. And I cannot get. Alright, I got that one. Did I get that one done? No, I didn't. Oh, I did get that one done. Okay. Let's go, chat. Alright. I am soloing this, it looks like. Yep. Oh, that was a disappointment. Hey, XP is XP though. And Glimmer is Glimmer. So, I know, right? Run, T. I know. Alright. Did that do anything with my progress? Nope. I generated 2 more orbs. Yay. Okay, hang on a minute. I want... Okay. Oh, he died and didn't come back. What a dork, man. Don't give up on a brother like that. Don't ever give up on a brother like that, chat. All right. Let me just see here. This is still a fine weapon. I won't lie there. That's a fine weapon. What's a reload speed? Okay. Well, that's... Oh, not enough Glimmer. Damn it. Not enough Glimmer. All right. Can't masterwork it. I need to find Glacial Stalwart. But I do have my enhancements up, so I should be able to find Glacial Stalwart. And Vex Milk. Great. I mean, the fun thing about going on these Wanderlust, style quest is you basically get going, right? Hang on. Just waiting. Go. Oh, son of a biscuit. Really? How about a little fire, Scarecrow? There you go. These are what are called precision hits. And they hurt. Oh! Oh, I think he went for the revive. Where'd they put me? Go. Whoops. Dropping a lot of heavy, which is always nice. Really? I generated 2 whopping seeing a lot of chests, which is great for the loot. Not seeing a lot of the stalwart, unfortunately. I always hated that they show the marker for the loot that you just plundered. It's like, just show me where the next one is, okay? 'Cause that's really it's not doing me any good. Whoa. Go. Balanced flavors. Okay, that's great. Still no, I mean, I'm making orbs of light. Why they're not counting my orbs of light, I don't know, but all right. Let's see here. Real good at precision shots, I think. Well, he says as he misses 2 precision shots. All right. Did it just look like he stomped out of anger? It It did. It looked like he was like, damn it! Stop shooting at me! God damn it! All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. Some stalwart. Yay, stalwart. All right. Gotta find a few more of those. There we go. And Didn't even hit the ground, chat. Did not even hit the ground. Let's go. All right. Looking for more of the stalwart. I need 3 of them, chat. I need 3 of them. Oh, wait, what? Wait a minute. All right, that could either be... I think that's the stalwart I just... Is it really going to show me the stalwart that I just opened? Yes. God. Game. Alright, is that a patrol? I wish they came up with a different icon other than a patrol for the for stalwart. Yeah, it's a patrol. Darn it. Oh! Look at that. Anonymous dropping $9.95. I'll take it. Just to round things up, I bet, because that was Marv's doing. That was the big Marvinsky's doing. Hey, Anonymous, thank you for that. You just fed 99 and a half kids. So that it's the half kid that's going to be a little problematic, but it'll be all right. We'll find like, you know, a pregnant lady or something like that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right. Please, Sam, I have some. Oh, yeah, exactly. More. Get a nickel's worth, kid. We'll be happy about it. Oh, vexing precision. Hey, let's go. Stalwart? Stalwart. Hot damn. Yep. Oh, I got the Technocrat. New step. Okay. And again, with the balanced flavors, man, I'm getting balanced flavors left and right, but I cannot, for the life of me, get apparently any sort of, all right, this guy's level 16. I'm going to help this dude out. What are we looking at here? 2 minutes? Yeah, I can spend 2 minutes in here. I can spend 2 minutes for a fellow Guardian just to help them out. Meanwhile, I can practice my long-distance ones. Long-distance precision shots. One for you, buddy. One more for you. And one more for you. And one more for you. And one more for you. Minute 17. Getting plenty of Vex kills, which is kind of nice. Whoop. And we got some more biddies. We got Green Boy dropping in 5 biddies. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Green Boy. Be careful what you start, though. You know the dangers of starting a bit war. Stalwart? Yes. All right, great. Got to get one more of those. Oh my god. If you ever wondered, so what does it mean when people say the grind? Welcome to it. There you go. But it's me and this guy. Me and Archie. I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna just play a quick tune for Archie. Archie, come on. Let's drop the beast. Let's drop the beat. Come on, let's go. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on. Let's grab it.
May have defeated Aramis, but our work's not done yet. Get ready, Guardian. We've got Vex to deal with.
There they are. This one feels weird to capture because it's on a slope. No, you stand back. You stand back there, son. Look at this guy. Go. Have I captured this one yet? Good, I've captured it. Alright, let's go. Ooh, Vex milk galore. Alright. Alright, gotta pull out the big guns. That's 2 down. I'm at 50. I'm at 50. Oh, and I got a homeboy with me. Got a homeboy guardian with me. All right, 71. '89. All right. There we go. That's how you do it, everybody. And that's how you do it. Some people are playing with stasis. So you're telling me with all the orbs of light that I feel like I'm currently generating, you're telling me that I still haven't gotten it? Really? I mean, come on. That's a pinch of light. Oh, that's a party now, everybody. Big finish, I'll take it. A lot of stuff happening here, chat. A lot of stuff happening here. Multifaceted flavors. And I still have yet Essence of Dawning. Man, I still haven't gotten... I don't think I've gotten that one ingredient that I need. I still don't think I've gotten the ingredient I need. Alright, that's good. I got 24 out of 50 on the... No, I don't think it's a bug. It's just the randomness of the Dawning. It is literally just the randomness of the Dawning. And I do love a good. You know, when public events like that happen, I'm always digging it. I'm always digging it. Just see here. Okay, I got rid of that, and that, which is nice. But let me just see. Let me see if it. Now, there's also a possibility that it dropped and I just missed it. Did I miss it? Nope. The other one that's not dropping is Impossible Heat, which is, and I think that might be a hunter-only thing. I got all my other ingredients, so I'm good there. Okay, so let's see. But I got nearly half of the orbs collected. I just gotta find some glacial stalwart. Because I would really like to get the Hawk Moon taken care of. That looks like a patrol. It is a patrol, yes. Getting plenty of bullet sprays. You know what? I could do this. Sure, strafing, quick strafing run. All right. All right, that's 28. Huzzah. Oh, come on. Ah! And there we go. This is definitely one of the most productive mornings, I will say, I've ever had in here. It's always nice when I can have a productive morning. Alright. So let's see here. Alright, so I go back to Variks. I don't think it's a bug, though. I don't think it's a bug. I think it's just it's just the random nature of the of this particular thing, the Dawning. They don't want to make it too easy, but let me just double check. Flash of Inspiration bug. Let's see. Oh, now someone on this is interesting. Flash of Inspiration not dropping. Interesting. Green boy with five bits of clover. Lighty tighty tiddly tie. We thank you. We thank you, laddie. Lighty tighty tiddly tie, piddly poo. Yeah. If you ever want to start a fight in an Irish pub, just come in there and go, "Where's me Lucky Charms? They're magic and delicious. Piddly poo." Yeah, that's an easy way to get punched. Okay, I have now tried on 2 characters. The other ingredients seem to drop fine, but I haven't received 1 flash of inspiration. I've created more than 50 orbs via masterwork weapons. I've used all 3 subtype supers for Titan and Warlock. Anyone found a way to fix this, or is it just another bug that we have to deal with? 4 replies, same problem here. It helps to have all weapons masterworked. Yeah. If Eva has a bounty that gets it for you. Huh. And Jason with 100 biddies. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, shall we? Let's keep it going. All right, let's just see what the... I haven't... Okay, that had completed all of Tier 1, and I've completed all of Tier 2. I should really look for Tier 3. Defeat Vex on Europa with Arc Solar and Void weapons. Maximizes the range of your Europa collectible detector. All right. And then Lost Sectors to beat 4 combatants with kinetic, energy, and power weapons, wearing at least 4 pieces of crystalline armor. Crystalline armor. In the weekly Europa, you eclipse complete patrols, Lost Sectors, and heroic public events. All right. I should actually pick up these two, just so I can complete these 2 bits. All right. And let's go. So they're saying I need to at least the boards are saying, hey, the boards are claiming that if you really want to make this work, you've got to have everything masterworked. Yeesh. Yeesh. I don't know about that. Granted, I wouldn't mind masterworking my weapons, not by any stretch of the imagination. How many levels can I kick this up? Presently, I can only kick it up 4 levels. But I did have a few drops here, it looks like. Legacy Oathbond. Stuff is dropping at 1250, so that's always nice. Anti-extinction gloves at 1246 and 1249. I'll throw some. I'll put those 2 together, because why not? Only costs me glimmer. Fitty. I dropped at 48. All right. So let's just figure out what I need to do next here. I need to do the orbs, but I also need to, along with the orbs, I need to go to Cadmus Ridge, but I also need to do public events here. Do I really want to try it? Legendary difficulty, extra shields, match game locked equipment. Oh god, match game locked equipment. Vex champions, barrier and overlord. Vex modifier, shocker. Destination modifier, arc and aerial damage taken. Burn, void damage. And it's timed. And it's timed, chat. That's the other thing. Hang on a minute. I need to look at some of the other stuff I need to do first before I even think about doing that. Do it, no ball. I hear you. I should probably finish up the Technocrat, though. Locate and shut down the Vex conflicts created by the Technocrat. Yada, yada, yada. There was another thing I had here, though. I just cannot believe that I can't. Yeah, I did the cookie. I just can't believe I can't find Flash of Inspiration. That's just kind of ridiculous. There's the Dark Priestess. There's the Cryptolith Lure. Umbral Duty. Dark Reflections have a chance to drop defeated strike bosses. All right. Oh, I got to complete the Warrior Empire hunt and practice as conflict disabled. That's that's step 2 of 4, and then that's step 3 of 4. I'm just trying to think of the best thing I can do here, and still stay on target with everything else. All right, I'm gonna. What was the other one I was tracking? No, there wasn't the other one I was tracking. Okay. Okay. You ever have that thing where you're in a video game and you just feel like you're kind of wandering around in the game going what do I need to do? All right. I think what I need to do is I need to just complete some of this stuff. So let me go on ahead and let me do the warrior one first. We'll track that one. We'll track that one. So where's the warrior? That's the Dark Priestess. That's the Technocrat. The warrior is... That's the Empire Hunt, the warrior. Complete Empire Hunt as part of a step on an Empire Hunt quest. There you go. Complete any Empire Hunt on Master difficulty. Matchmaking off. Scorched Earth, champions. Oh, but wait. But complete on a master difficulty. Well, yeah. I do. I feel like I'm just kind of. Maybe my brain is just like, you need to. I might as well do it. I'll even kick it up a notch. Oh, wait. Matchmaking on. Overload and barrier. Yeah, why not? I'll even do some matchmaking. Why not? Okay, so overload and anti-barrier. If I remember correctly. Okay, so that's an anti-barrier pulse rifle. But what if I want? Okay. While I wait for matchmaking. I think it's in the helmet. Is it Lament that's got anti-barrier already built into it, if I remember correctly? I think it does. Yeah. Shield piercing. Okay. Alright. So I got my anti-barrier and my overload. Here we go. Let's match up with some randos and let's jump on in, right? Let's jump on in. And maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get some of this yeah, it looks like
Phylax found fame at Twilight Gap. Yes. Fame for ruthlessness, for final death.
Oh, come on, T. Let's not do swing and a miss, shall we? My guys are already in here. They're speed running it. Yeah, well, at least one of them is speed running it.
Great warrior. And you have challenged Hermes once before. You are worth my time.
Ah, thanks. I think we can just keep up with one of them. I think we're good. Go. If I can keep up with one of them, I think that'll be key. No, dude, you're going the wrong way. No, dude, you're going the wrong way. Oh, damn it, I'm... Oh, this guy's... Ah! Some bitch. Johnny, don't be a hero. I need to move this out of the way, chat, because unfortunately I can't see where the damn... Oh! Johnny was a hero. I got you, bro. I got you, fam. Damn it. I had him, fam. I had him. Alright, let's do this. Oh, there's the anti-barrier. Go. Here we go. Excuse me, fam. Gotcha. There we go. All right. Man with the lament. He knows what he's doing. We hope. All right. Okay, Well of Infinitude. Ah, this one. Okay. Defeat the Fallen. Boop. Good. Orange whip. Orange whip. Oh, that guy. Hey now. God, every friggin' ingredient known to man, and I still haven't seen one damn. Where is he? Excuse me. There we go. I just heard one of them. All right. Boom. Prime engram. Gotta go, boys. Go. Go, champion down. Always happy with that. Oh yeah, come on. Excuse me. There it is! Flash of inspiration, let's go! Oh. It was foolhardy. These guys leave me... No, they don't leave me behind. They're still in there somewhere. Where are those guys? One? Finally. What do you know? Empire Hunt, and I got what I needed. See, what I'm trying to figure out is the impossible heat coming from the fact that these guys are doing a different class? I don't think they are. I just got booped. I'm going in the drink, boys. All right, there we go. Up! Up! Get me up there! Get me up there! Alright, great. Should have never doubted it. I love the Empire hunts. They're fun, even with randos. Doing these things solo, I did a solo one yesterday. As part of the story mission. That was a beastly thing to do. Oh shit, I'm the last Guardian standing. Oh my god. Alright, hang on. Coming for you, bro. Where's my other homeboy? Whoa! Yeah, where are the white women at? Hang on. How about a little fire there, Scarecrow? It's just me and this homeboy? It's just the two of us. We can two-man this. Let's go. Let's go, son. Yo, Tootie. Hey, how are you? We can two-man this, son. Let's do this. Let's get it on. Nope. There you go. Oh, really? You do not want to be staring like that at me. Ah! Where is he? That's a grenade. That's a good grenade. That's a real good grenade. No! A little fire there, Scarecrow. There you go. Boom, baby. Look at that. Two-man in it. Let's go. Time to drop the beat. Gonna drop the beat. Gonna drop the beat.
There are other powerful Ixnay that
Whew.
will stand in your path.
There you go. Personal DJ party right here. Personal DJ party. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Champion rewards platinum? Wow. Okay, that was pretty dope. That was pretty dope. Just like, I'm gonna get with the beat. Tootie, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I don't know if this is your first time to the stream, but if it is, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. Good to see you. All right, what am I doing here? Let's take a look at what I needed to do here under quests. Oh, I gotta get 9 more of these puppies. I gotta go visit Varix. He's gonna give me a thermal erosion. Sounds like a weird skin condition, but that's okay. I might want to just pop out my my Gambit Pinnacle. The hard part is just trying to make sure that, you know, I'm staying like on point with everything I need to do for my Just scanning the headlines right now. People are talking about the weather, because right now we're about to. I think right now it's snowing here just in the DC area. It actually felt pretty good though. That was a decent Empire hunt, I thought. And I believe that means that
perhaps I have an answer.
Not enough space. Let me see if there's anything I can move to the vault or just outright. I don't want to. Ooh, I can get rid of a cupbearer. I can get rid of the cupbearer. Boop. There we go. So the warrior is taken out. Quest completed. Let's go. And let me just double check and see what we also have map-wise. Let's see. There it is. Okay, complete Empire Hunt as part of a step on an Empire Hunt quest. So basically, if I want to get the powerful gear from that,
they call Varric's traitor, but
I just have to do it all over
it is
again.
not treason to seek.
All right.
Thanks
for hanging out as quick as it was. I do appreciate it, Toothy. Anytime you want to come back in, feel free. Didn't know if you were looking for something specific to do. If I didn't come through with that, sorry about that. Oh, look at that! I got all of them now. Okay, so let's do this. Let's make just to make sure we got the right recipe. But yeah, take it easy, Tootie. Let's make sure we got the right recipe here. I need to make for Spider. Dark Ether Cane and Flash of Inspiration. Okay, so Dark Ether Cane and Flash of Inspiration. Hi-oh! Alright, let's do this. Dark Ether Cane, which is that. And a Flash of Inspiration. And then we add Essence of Dawning. Candy Dead Ghosts. And Delivered a Spider.
Has Varric's misjudged the darkness?
Yes. Varric's may have misjudged the darkness. And now I see my kitty lying next to me. Yes. Right now, Benedict's like, oh. Benedict, why don't you come up here? Come on. There's a spot right here. There's a big empty spot. There's a camera with your name on it. Big empty spot. Why aren't you here? He probably knows it's a poke day too. We gotta poke the cat, which is not a euphemism. We have to poke the cat. We basically give him some saline and some wet food. He had a little spell with dehydration earlier. Yeah. Why don't you come up here? But he's doing all right. No, Sugar. He's all right now, aren't you? Your camera awaits, little guy. Did I happen to mention how much I love the weapons from the raid? Actually, Jason, we've got the meds now down to like a science. It's just, you know, he's fine. The biggest problem we have is Sebastian, the big 17-pounder. He is constantly wanting to get gushies himself, and he doesn't need to put on. any water weight or any weight period because he's 17 to 18 pounds. There you are, Benedict.
What can a simple operator like me do for the hero
And there
of
he
the
is.
Vanguard?
There he is, everybody. Don't you go anywhere. Don't you go anywhere. How much glimmer can I pick up? Oh, okay. Let me just... I'm going to throw on some...
Rejoice, my friend.
Throw in some glimmer here. And if I need more helium filaments, I can always throw... Oh, wow, that's funny. If I want to buy helium filaments, that's going to cost me glimmer. But if I want to buy glimmer, it costs me helium filaments. You funny, game. You funny. Do I want to pick up any legendary shards while I'm here? Ooh, that's pretty steep. I think I'm good.
The next time we meet, I hope you'll bring the High Celebrant's head.
Ooh. I love it when he talks trash to me like that. Sultry bitch. All right, let's get rid of the Prophet Stones.
I have a task for him.
Oh. Did I really get... Oh, my God. I actually got 2... Oh, that's
Any news
right.
from my salvage team? I want that loot.
Yeah, I think I can get rid... Well, I could always... So I was talking about that earlier. I'm going to wait and reserve my opinion for... I want to give it another play session or two. And I may play it off stream, Jason. And because right now, because I asked my resident cyberpunk expert, which is Nick Kelly. Nick writes cyberpunk.
I am the supply.
And my biggest problem with Cyberpunk 2077, I encountered my first like real hardcore bugs the other day. And the hardcore bugs that I encountered were that Johnny Silverhand was smoking cigarettes, and when he was done taking a puff, the cigarette would still be hanging in front of him. So he had like 2 cigarettes like disembodied and floating in front of him. And I was like, yeah, okay. You know. But it wasn't like that I found that distracting or anything. It just sort of was like, okay, well, it's out there. So what do I put this on? Oh, I just put on any of my armor. Okay. Steeplechase. All right. I'm just unlocking some of this stuff because I feel like I should.
Bring me Arha.
Okay.
I have a task for him.
Let me see if I can also get rid of any of these things here. 2, 3. Not big on these shaders.
Any news
Oh wait,
from my salvage
Cyrodiilian Chill?
I want that loot.
Nah, I don't think so. At least it doesn't work with that armor. Nebula Rose. This would make my armor look super. Wow. Yeah. I do like Nebula Rose though.
Land on my doorstep.
I have been itching, chat, to get him on the show. I really want to get him on the podcast because I love the guy that plays Spider. I think he's a hoot. All right, so as I was saying though, with Cyberpunk, I'm probably gonna stream it on Friday, as planned. I am gonna probably stream it on Friday, but I'd like to clock in like one more play session, and then if I can do a play session offline and do a play session online, then I will decide, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Right now, though, Cyberpunk 2077 it's in a gray area for me, and it has nothing to do with the bugs in it. I have encountered a few weird hiccups in it, but nothing that kills the game for me. It's like, oh, okay, so I'm dealing with this now, fine. The biggest bugs I've been dealing with have been the fact that sometimes it resets my video settings. So I've had to reset my video settings a couple of times. I also find it a little weird how it goes from one extreme to the next. Like yesterday, I played for like an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours, and then I got into a firefight, and the firefight was incredibly random. It was incredibly random. So it just felt out of place. And then when I replayed it, the solution to the firefight was insultingly simple. That's the only way I can describe it. It was insultingly simple. Okay, so I delivered the thing to Spider.
There's a lot we can do.
Okay. Oh, wait. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to look at my quest. Okay, so I want to finish that one. That's for sure. And then, I'm going to track that. Okay, so I delivered the cookie. So we're at, so what's next? Into all a good fight. Generate Dawning Spirit, bake a classic butter cookie, and deliver. Right. So I've done that. Oh, so I'm waiting for, All right. Okay, I'm going to track those 3 things because reasons. And then...
Hello. Please come in.
Just see here. That's
We
wrong.
have
Oh, I
accomplished
have to
so
pick that.
much. Never
Oh, that's
forget
definitely
that.
broken. Oh, wait. Sorry. That's for characters. That's per character. That's per character. That's not per account. It's per character. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. Let me clear out the...
Welcome back.
But I think it was I think it's a very ambitious game. I will say that. It's a very, very ambitious game. Looks like everything's peaking out at 1250 now. Not a bad thing to do that at. Okay, so 1250.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
A transaction to make, Guardian?
Simulator robes. Cost me a whopping to infuse, but I could infuse it in here, or I could infuse it in the current. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I want to do that instead. Throw that on here, or throw that on here. I'll throw it on here. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, I'll throw it on here. Yeah, that's another thing. I have been, I really haven't been, my Mondays have been really weird, and I didn't get, I didn't get a run in this morning. I pretty much just, told my running partner that this morning I was not going to be running. I was just not up for it. I really wasn't. And that was really tough for me to my stomach was off. I was in a really weird spot. Oh wait. Ooh, hang on. Let me drop that. Let me drop that. And let me pop that on, because that's a nice little perk. Ooh, but it takes my strength down. That sucks. It takes my intellect to 0. That sucks even harder. Yo, Froy, how are you? True. All of these, everything you're looking at right here, this this outfit you're looking at is the it's the armor set for it's the armor set from the raid. And I mean, I have seen a lot of, I've been playing Destiny since the Taken King, and let me tell you something, of all the different sets that I've seen, this is my favorite. This is definitely my favorite. Oh, I know, True, I know. By the way, welcome to the stream. How are you? You know what? I'm gonna take the hit on that strength. I'm gonna take the hit on strength. Because that's, yeah. Because that's actually, when charged with light, you gain significant damage resistance against combatants when your shields are destroyed. This effect consumes all stacks of charged with light. The more stacks consumed, the longer the damage resistance lasts. I kind of dig that. So, but yeah, this is the entire armor set from the Deepstone Crypt, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I ran Deepstone Crypt 3 times, and I got the last set, which was the robes. I got that from the chest at the very end. It was a random drop in at the very end with the chest. So yeah, definitely hot, definitely hot. But Froy, good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, and Benedict is happy to see you too, as you can see. What did I want? Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to finish up that push for Hawkmoon, or at least for that step. Right now, I'm just also taking in. Oh, it's over here. Quests. Novice Saboteur. Complete all tier 1. Ah, that's what I'm going after. Gotcha. Okay. So I gotta do Skilled Saboteur and then Masterful Saboteur, and that takes care of all this. Got it. Now that I know what I'm doing, that helps. Okay. Back to the quest. Let's see what we got to do. So I have to wait now. It looks like to because I've delivered the cookie. I've delivered both cookies, so I'm good there. I just have to wait for the Dawning Spirit for these 2 quests. And then let's see here. So what can I do now? I can either finish up the Technocrat, and that would actually, I think the Technocrat would actually finish up this step. Let loose thy talons, because I gotta generate nine more of those. Oh, you all right, bud? All right. Or I could just go into, you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna. Wait a minute. I just want to make sure. It's just generate orbs of light, right? I don't have to. Yeah. Okay. Orbs of power. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grind Gambit. Get my pinnacle for that. What are you up to? What are you up to, little guy? Yes, I love you too, Benedict. I love you too, Benedict. Yes. He knows it's a poke day today. I do PvP on occasion, True. I do PvP on occasion. The only reason I'm doing Gambit now is I know it's an easy grind, and I gotta think about getting off the stream because I gotta figure out what I'm doing in my day. I am not a full-time streamer. I'm currently on the job hunt, so that has been something of a chore, especially in the time of COVID-19. But right now, one of the things I'm doing is I'm not only streaming for myself, but I'm streaming to stay sane. But I'm also streaming for No Kid Hungry.
How you living?
They're the charity that I'm currently running with, and they have been absolutely fantastic. As far as the interviews, I have an interview tomorrow. I'm hoping it'll all continue on the right path, as it were.
Don't break that, all right? Don't break that.
But I won't lie, it has been hard.
That was made for you.
It has been hard. Trying to get through and trying to, find that. Oh wow, you tested positive today for COVID and you're on active military duty. So how does that work, True? Can you quarantine yourself? Because it wouldn't make sense for you to be active in the military and basically exposing everybody around you to COVID. How does that work? As far as the previous one went, Jason,
He's seeing you, sister.
it's one of the harsh realities of job hunting. Quarantine 10 days only. Good luck. Good luck, True. Good luck. And I mean it when I say this. Thank you for your service to the country.
Looking for a gunfight?
That's
Gambit
it's not easy. It's not easy. And I do appreciate what our armed forces do. So thank you, True. But as far as my my last job opportunity, yeah, it fell through because Jason, the person just changed their minds. I said, I think we're zeroing on somebody else. Even though I had the qualifications for the gig, they wanted to find somebody internal, and that's gonna be my hurdle to clear. Oh, look at that! Look at that! True with the sub. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, but thank you very much. I certainly do appreciate that. Every sub counts on this, and I do appreciate you subbing. Welcome to the Monster Crew. Welcome to the Monster Crew. I wonder if I should change that. See, originally it was the morning monsters, but the thing is, I now stream in the morning and the evening, so I can't really say welcome to the morning monsters, but I mean technically I could go welcome to the morning monsters, and then when I do them at night, I could go welcome to the morning monsters after dark, and that would be fun. I could do either way. But yeah, thank you for that. I do appreciate it. You unlock the tier 1 emotes. You unlock with that. Also your drop-in sound effect. So True, next time you come in, you'll be able to get a blurp sound effect that you can just go ahead and drop in. You have some to choose from, ranging from Ice-T talking about gamers to classic clips of Destiny. Most of them involving Cade, because I'm a Nathan Fillion fan. All right. But yeah, I mean, what I'm going to be struggling against, with the hurdle I need to clear in the job hunt, is my age. I may not look it, I may not act it, but I'm in my 50s. So you have to pay for my experience. Then when you pay for my experience, it's going to be, do you want to bring this guy in, or do you want to hire from within?
Ready to drop.
And that's what I'm struggling against. But if it hasn't been one thing, it's been something else, and this is why I hate the job hunt process, because it has never been easy for me. It has never been easy for me. That's one. That's two. All right. Come back around here. Thank you. Drop a healing rift here. You know what? When I land my shots, I tend to generate more. I find that I tend to generate more of those motes. Okay. I'm gonna go on ahead and drop. Yep, heavy's up. Homeboy's got the heavy. I'm gonna drop a blocker because I can.
Take and run, popping up on the enemy side. Good.
Ooh, that guy. I hate the Ginsu guys. Alright, I'm gonna go on ahead and take care of them. Yep. Oh, come on. I was behind the pillar, for Pete's sake. There we go. Banks open. Banks open. Oh my god, this one guy is sitting on 15. Why is he not? Why is he not? There we go. Yeah, go and take care of that, bro. Or ruins. Okay, Mika. Woo! Okay. Back to it with relish. No, we're not. There he is.
Good.
Found him, kids.
Go say hello.
Oh! You're welcome, boys.
High value target destroyed.
That did feel good. That felt really good. Not gonna lie. I'll pick this up. I will. Whoop. Ow.
Half-pint taken, headed to the other side. Embrace the darkness. Take out those
Where the hell?
guardians.
Where the hell did it put me? Oh, there you go. I found them.
Seconds left. Guardians down. Bringing you back. Good hunt.
There we go. Did my thing.
Hostiles inbound at the beach.
At T Beach.
Portals up. Take and run, popping up on the enemy side. Good.
Whoa. Ah! Just as I got Killmonger. Just as I got Killmonger. That's a bit of a disappointment. Wow. Oh, hello. This guy. Man. Oh, crap. I walked right by the dude. Sorry, man.
Incoming wave at the ruin.
Alright, at the ruins. Oh! Come on, one more emote. What? Did somebody else pick up that moat? I think somebody else picked up that moat, chat. There we go.
Hey, your team has enough to pull a primeval.
Alright, bank, 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 everybody. Bank, bank, bank.
You just hit the other side with a medium block. That'll keep you busy. Portals up. This is what the tape is. Revel in this.
Ah, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Damn it. Well, we have an invader present. Hello.
Enemy invader down.
All right. Whew. These guys are rough.
Taking a surf net. Primeval power.
Is there another one? I'm gonna get revive on this guy if I can. Nope, sorry. He's good. He's good, chat.
Your enemy called up a primeval. Finish this before they lead you. Invader on the field. Careful.
Oh, yep.
Headed to the other
Yep.
side.
Damn it.
Enemy invader
There we
is
go.
down.
Nice one. Nice one, buddy. Nice one. Thank you, sir. Let's do this. Ow.
Your invader's down, but so
There we go. Nicely done, everybody. Nicely done. That was, woo! That was a good one. That was a good one. He got lucky with his life because you know, there are people that do not dig. They don't dig this. 3 Guardians? I'll take that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, 2 Guardians. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Not bad. Not bad. What was my 39% damage on the Primeval? All right. A lot of people don't dig. They do not dig Gambit, and my thoughts are, if you hate Gambit, cool. I respect that. I love it. I think, you know what? It's like any of the PvP PvE stuff. If you get randos that really are there to have fun, and Lament is so good and it's so broken. But I love it. I do love the Lament. By the way, real quick trivia, if you didn't know this about the Lament, next time you wind it up and you hear that brrrr, if you didn't know it, that is actually the sound of a breast pump. The sound designers were all locked down under quarantine, and they were like, we're looking for this certain sound effect. We need this. And one of the sound designers came up with recording a breast pump and then altering the sound. And so now the sword that goes brrrr can also be known as the breast pump sword. I love that. That is such a great story. But no, I really do think that if you wind up with a group of randos that are there to have fun, and you know, and if they're not on comms, but at least they're trying to visually coordinate with you, that's fun. Yeah, so when using it against the Vex, honestly, Froy, if you're using the breast pump sword against the Vex, I really think it should be bonus XP. I really do think that. I don't know why Bungie didn't leap on that, but you know, maybe I'm too forward thinking in that respect. Maybe you and I are just right there on the cusp, you know, on the bleeding edge of thought. You know what I'm saying? All right, chat. Just so you all know, quick reminder: I am hosting a charity stream this morning for the good folks at No Kid Hungry. And No Kid Hungry, these people are basically raising money, or actually, they're putting together meals for kids who are reliant on the school programs to help them get fed. And because of COVID-19 shutting down schools everywhere, it's been hard for these kids to get fed. So that's what we're doing. We're raising money for No Kid Hungry. I know my goal is pretty ambitious for the end of the month, but I'm confident. I'm confident. So Jason, if you really honestly don't get it, remember when you kill the Vex, they spill what is called Vex milk, and the sound effect for the Lament is a breast pump. So you're welcome. Benedict here, he is actually coming up on 12 years old. He is 12 years old, and you know, he's had a rough life, but he's also had a pretty good life. And he's come a long way. Oh, God. Here, that's the business end of my shotgun. All right, great. Steps. Let's go. Going to steps. Whoop. Are we going to, yeah, we can go to steps this way. Sure. Why not? Ah, yes. Did I happen to mention how much I love it when the enemy teleports away from you? Fine. Here. Oh my God. So that is the give me a minute. I want to say prospect, but that's not it. It's I want to say it's got a P in there. Heritage. Nope, I wasn't even close. That's the Heritage, Freud. This is the That's the heritage. It's the shoddy you get from running Deepstone Crypt, and it's my goal that I can be confident enough to run Deepstone Crypt as a Sherpa, so that I can Sherpa some people through it. I would love to get.
High value target identified.
All right. I'm gonna go looking. All right, he's not over there, which means he will probably be. I'm gonna go looking for the high value. He is okay. He is probably in step. No.
Vader inbound. Hunt.
Man, I am not having a good game this go round.
Portal's ready. Grab your gun.
Seriously, the high value isn't even in here? Wow. Jeez.
Vader's gone. Get him next time.
Oh, stupid sconces. Oh, I hate these things. 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 All right. You know what would be great right about now? A super. Ow! All right.
Allies headed to the other side.
God. Woo.
Value targets making a break for it. Cut him off.
There's the super.
Your invader's back. One kill. High value target skip town.
Damn it.
Get the next
I wish I knew where. Man, I'm sorry.
Stay.
Okay. Give me a minute. Can you? Really? There we go. And down we go.
Portal's up. Go take him out.
Much better, T. Okay. Oh. Ow. Oh, crap. It's going to be the...
Hostiles incoming at the base.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
Nearly there. Fill the bank. Get that primeval up. Portal is prime. Lock it.
All right.
You're being invaded. Find them before they find you. This is what the team revels. Guardian down.
Whoop.
10 seconds. I pull you back.
Ah! Oh, he stuck it behind me. Clever girl. Clever girl. Clever girl. Okay, we've got enough motes for primeval. What is... There we go. There we go. I was going to say, the guy was holding on 15? All right. It's one down. This guy. He's not there. Whoop, there he is. Damn it. not sure why these guys are. Oh. Ow. Whoa. Alright, screw it. Woo! That felt a little rough around the edges. That felt a little rough around the edges. I'm not gonna lie, chat. A little rough around the edges.
Hey, try not to clear these gambit arenas so fast. It takes work to lure these guys all the
Lost
way out
8
to
motes.
fight you.
Alright. Have I... Please tell me I've generated enough light. Oh my god. One chat. Just... I love this game. Thank you, True. Of course. Exactly. Of course. Of course one. Of course it's one. Of course. Alright. One away. There's only one. There can be only one. You'll find out, everybody. For those of you who are new to my, yeah, I know. Yeah. My application was carefully reviewed, and we decided no. How about no? Yeah. It's to be fair, chat. I have lost count in how many. I've really lost count in how many applications I've applied. I know it's been well over 1,000. Well over. Now, granted, I'm counting. No, that wasn't for tomorrow. No. But it's still a kick in the teeth, regardless. I've been job searching since August of last year, and I've gone from throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks to trying to be selective in what I've been doing because of how the job market is. And I've applied for everything between VP to specialist. And I'm at a point now where I honestly don't know what I need to do. It's I mean, the funny thing is, I feel like I've gotten more rejections from the corporate world than I ever have from the artistic world. Writing or otherwise, you know. And it's just one of those things where I'm like, all right. Yeah, I have. And the biggest problem with government jobs is the process not only takes a really long time. Oh, come on. Stop it. There it is. Ooh. That was stupid. But with I think the thing is that you hear people talk about how they resent contractors. The reason, but the funny thing about contractors in government work is the reason why they are so popular is because they're popular because you don't have to pay contractors the sweet pension plan or the the stuff that you get in the back end. You don't have to pay contractors. That's someone else's job, and because of that, it's why places do that. It's why they always go for it's why they always go for contractors, and it sucks. But you just I wish I had more options. I really do. I really wish I had more options. Wow. Yeah. So anybody that says, "Oh, contractors are just Beltway bandits," well, it's not. It's not always the contractor's fault. Man, these things are relentless. Shit. Okay, this team's got a little more going for it. Guys, you know the bank's closed, right? Oh look, there's Guardians that are like, hey, you know we're losing modes. You know, shit, buckwheat.
Invaders off the field.
Shit, I am bleeding modes this game. Yeah, this is a rough one. This is yeah. I had two really sharp ones, and now this one's kind of brutal. I'm not invading, and I'm really not invading until I have my super. Oh my God, these Cabal! Woo! I don't know who's worse, the other team or the Cabal. And I think this is where people get upset with. There we go.
Being invaded. Find them before they find you.
Find him. Oh! Damn it! I heard him, and I was like, oh, he's behind me. Son of a bitch is behind me.
Enemy invader is down. You can breathe now.
Alright. But you know, I'm okay with it. I don't think Gambit should be easy. Not even close. I think it should be hard. Ow. Yo. Catch up target. There we go.
Hostiles inbound at the beach. Sending small blocker.
Alright. I'm just gonna go on ahead and use the super here. That way I can just litter the beach with litter the beach with emotes. Okay, these guys are whoa! Good lord.
Your invaders down. They took out three opponents. Nice. Incoming wave at the ruins.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay. That was good. That was good. He was yeah, that was really well played. I'm not gonna diss that. That was a brilliant move. That was a brilliant move. I am a good enough player to recognize good plays. You know what I'm saying? If you can outdo me like that, respect, brother. Respect. Whoa! Hey, dude. Do I go for it? Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Especially because this guy's a catch-up target. Aw, damn it! I just got 15! No! That was a brutal game. That was brutal. And that's the kind of game that people flip out about over, you know. I mean, wow. 19 motes lost. And this guy went flawless. I respect that. Respect, sir. Respect. Woo, man. That was amazing. So let me just see here. How many of them bounties did I cleared off 2 of those bounties. And now I just want to see, let me guess. I'm just going to guess. I am 1 away from clearing his Gambit challenge. 6 out of 8. Yeah, 2 more. 2 more if I wanted to. And what were those 2? What were those 2, I wonder? It's just wrong one, wrong page. Let's see, I got grenade kills, melee kills, and then points. Maybe later in the week. Okay, that went up a little bit, so that's good. And I'm assuming once one of these quests are done, then you move on. Bathed in light, Hawkmoon is reborn, but something is still missing. Return to Crow to discuss its development. Step 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. And we're coming up on lunch. I do love this game, though. I do love this game. There's just so much to do, and I just love the feel of the game. And maybe that's my problem with Cyberpunk in this game. I know I'm kind of, I'm kind of, I'm kind of dealing with the whole notion of it's apples and oranges, but Cyberpunk 2077 does have a lot of the elements of a, it's first-person shooter. It's a little more hardcore in the role play for obvious reasons because it is an RPG. I get that, but it's hard for me not to compare this to Destiny because I enjoy Destiny so much, and that's not fair to the game, but. I think something else that people need to keep in mind too when they talk about games that are being designed and released around this time is that people are doing this during
transforming before our eyes. Every step we take, it changes, grows stronger. On our way back from the EDZ, I remembered something else. A dream of a dream. You were carrying the effigy. It was simply radiant, charged with a power I've never felt before. We were taking it to the Shard of the Traveler together, and then... I don't know what happens next, but we are going to find out.
All right. Investigate the supplied coordinates, all right. And while I'm here, let's pick up a few more crow bounties. It's always nice to get some crow bounties while we're here. I actually should be more vigilant and do more Wrathborn hunts.
Scouts, report another down catch.
Come here.
Dispatch
Come here.
the salvage team.
I love this cat. Let's see.
Poor investment. Poor investment indeed.
Champion Step is fun. Well, I've been hearing people say that they really like the Hawkmoon quest, and this is actually the first time I've gone after the Hawkmoon. There were in the early stages of D1, and actually, let me rephrase that. There were a lot of weapons in D1, and then some of the earlier missions and quests in D2, where I just didn't go after the shiny. I didn't go after the higher tier weapons. There have been other Guardians, both in this chat and not in this chat, that have pushed me to do different things out of my comfort zone, and it makes me a better Guardian. And I'm actually trying to push myself to I'm trying to push myself to do some of the tougher quests, you know. Even the ones that involve comp, you know. It looks like I'm going up here. I am. Okay. There's a chest in here, though. I'll go ahead and pick that up. But, okay. Just see. Hey! Really, cat? And now I'm going to settle on over here because I just popped one of Dad's abilities. Now he's got to wait for it to recharge. Thanks, cat. Thanks, cat. You proud of yourself, cat? You proud of yourself? I know he is. Okay, so... Ah. Ow. Don't bonk your head, T. There you are. Commune with the traveler.
Guardian, the coordinates the Traveler sent us lead to the dam. It's overrun by Taken, but we're going deep inside. They're less active on those levels. I'll scout out the spots the Taken usually infest. Clear the path for you as best I can.
Do you come out here often, Crow?
Not as much since we met, but I used to when on assignment. It's quiet out here. No one to bother me. Or for me to bother.
Okay, so he says they're out by the dam. But my question is... I guess I'll find out. Because the only way I know how to get to the dam is through the Lake of Shadows. Well, the good news is that if I don't get out here, if they don't want me going this way, it'll definitely do that. Okay, so obviously this is not the way. This is not the way. I do not do the way. Hang on. Yeah, but I just ranked up, season 80. Let's go. All right. Oh wait. Wait. Well, I'm back here. Might as well pick up some of that. All right. All right. Let me pull up the road map and let me take a look here. Okay, so I'm going here. But obviously that is not the... Oh wait, unless it's the other obscure way that we may have to go through. All right, I think I know where I need to go. Just checking. Yep, just checking. All right. All right, so that's where I've got to go towards the dam. This ought to be fun. Oh, nope. This is not the way to the dam. Shit. Ah, I couldn't get out. I was caught. Okay. So obviously that's not the way to get to the dam. Let's see. Unless... Wow, these guys are big blue meanies right here. Hang on. Woo. All right. Okay, so I got to go this way. Ow. Ow. Okay, now I feel like being effing with me. Okay. Obviously, that's not the way I'm supposed to go. Even though that's where the marker's telling me to go. Alright, so let's try this. Let's try a different way. And before anybody asks, no, I do not want any hints. I gotta figure this out for myself. Gotta figure this one out for myself.
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout.
Alright, so it's telling me I need to go towards the dam. I can't go that way. Alright. This is Trixie's Wicked chat, but I think I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. And of course, when I do, I'll be like, oh, okay. Alright, so I know I can't reach the dam via Lake of Shadows. I know I can't reach it via...
A Glimmer mining group. Shut them down.
Alright. So there's the transmitter. Okay, so... Whoa! Alright. Alright, we'll just try this then. Just try this, just a straight over jump. And it's gonna tell me, nope. It's actually not gonna, it's gonna bounce me back. And it's gonna kill me. Alright. Alright.
Ooh, that's a pretty pile of glimmer. Hold them off while I transmit this.
There's gotta be like some sort of back way that I'm missing. And it's definitely going to be one of those moments where I'm going to be like, really? Alright. Which you see often on my stream, let's be honest. Alright. Okay, so it's not even letting me... Okay. Alright, so I've platformed up here. Wow. You know what, chat? I'm not going to lie. I've never been up here before. Alright. Ow. Okay, so the marker has me going in that direction. So that means there's got to be some other way to get back there. Let's try going through here a bit.
One giant heap of glimmer incoming.
My word. You'll have to keep some for yourself, you know.
Alright, so it's not up there because there's no place to go up there. I feel like I've got to find a banner somewhere, like some sort of banner to set it off. Hey, I'd love that too, Jason. I'd absolutely love that. Now I will say this is where I do get a little frustrated with the game when they give me a marker to go chase, and then the marker it's not working, and I don't think that's a bug in the game. I think that's just all right. Let me just see here. All right, so basically I've got to do I need to find a feather somewhere? Man, this is frustrating. Because I come off here, and then it says that's where I've got to go. I've got to make it to that corner. But the problem is that I can't, there's nothing for me to perch on. And that's as high as I can go. All right, let me check the web. I hate it though when I have to check the web because I feel like I'm cheating. Investigate the coordinates, feathers collected. For this step, you just need to follow the. Now this is where I get pissy. For this step, you just need to follow the path and collect the feathers as you go. The mission is pretty linear, and the feathers show up like resources on your screen. The boss in the end room will drop the final feather. Grab the feather and head back to the Tangled Shore. Yeah. Then, hey, how you doing there, noob? Then this is it. Then either A, I am dense as a brick, or this instance is broken. It says it shows up as a resource. Head back to EDZ. Follow them. Oh, here we go. Right. Commune with the bird. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna take myself to orbit and see if I can't load up with the new instance, because that doesn't make any sense. Commune with a bird. Complete the step. For this step, you just need to follow the path and collect the feathers as you go. The mission is pretty linear, and the feathers show up like resources on your screen. Wow. So what am I missing? I'm not making this more complicated than what it already... I'm not making it any more complicated. I have to get to the dam. And the dam is in that direction. Unless I didn't go farther enough. I didn't go far enough. Let me head back towards the, because that's the only way you can get to the dam. The dam is but it's not telling me to do the it's not telling me to do the it's not telling me to do the strike, so I know it. You know what? Just a. And how are you this week, Noob? Doing all right? I just want to see. All right. I mean, obviously this is at least a direction to go into because there are bats here. It's not like it's an empty space. There's a captain here. I wonder if that's the feather I need to get. No, that's Dusklight. It's a pretty simple path to follow, T, but for you it's going to be a little more difficult because you. This is the Hawkmoon quest. But Jason, I want to see if I can figure this out on my own because I feel like I've been a little too reliant on other people doing stuff for me. And I'd like to see if I can't noodle this on through because I don't want other people playing the game for me. It says I just need to follow the path. Problem is the path is not as linear as they're saying it is. All right. Hang on. Okay. Just getting tired of killing the same things over and over and over again and not making any progress. Hey, Paul, how are you? Good to see you. and welcome to my stream. A tip. I don't know where to find the feathers. Fair enough. All right. I'm obviously missing a step somewhere, but basically, and this is where it gets even tougher. I'm trying to noodle through this, but I got these guys to contend with. No, I don't, Paul, but in all fairness, I'm trying not to do this with hints. I'm trying to figure out why. The only thing I know is that I need to follow the path to collect the feathers. Problem is, I can't seem to... The marker is telling me to go this way. And, whoop. And I'd rather not have anybody tell me, because the... Yeah, I mean, oh, so okay, so it's not unusual to be stuck here. That's fair. Okay, Paul, then I tell you what, since you were stuck here as well, I'd love a hint. I'd love to know if jumping in that direction is the right way to get. And let me preface this: is jumping in this direction the way to go, or is that the wrong way to go? Because right now it feels like I can perch right here, and if I go wrong way, all right. But that's not a glitch. This is the right direction to head in, right? I need to head towards the dam. All right, so that's the right direction, wrong way. Jeez. The thing is, I know that as soon as I find it, I'm going to be like, this was staring me in the face the whole time. Okay, I would say I can't go through there, and I don't get a prompt to open the door. I know I am. I believe that. Did I just find it? I think I just found it. I think I just found it. I did. I just found it. For frig's sake. Man. How did I miss this? I was in that building at least 2 other times. I kind of dig this, though. I mean, new map. Let's go. Look at that.
This feather both exists and doesn't exist. It's a manifestation of potential energy. The choice between action and inaction.
Keep an eye out for Taken. That's exactly the sort of thing Savathun would love to get her spindly little hands on.
And I knew I would be. Honestly, I knew I would be. Oh, but this map. Oh, check this out, chat. Oh! Really? Now you're going to apply physics? Now you're going to apply... This is what... Okay. The thing I hate the most about this game is its inconsistent physics. I literally jumped over. I should have just landed on that little perch. And it was like, nope, this time you're going to bounce off. And there'll be other times I will platform on that like a pro. All right. That's for making me go in and out of that building all that time. Jerk.
Okay. Not to worry you or anything, but there's definitely something going on here.
What he means is that we've picked up numerous paracausal readings throughout the dam. and a number of very agitated Taken.
We'll handle Savathun's Taken, but the other energy signatures are closer to you. Can you look into it?
Honestly, it shouldn't come as a surprise that the Taken are all over the dam, because remember, the dam is where Lake of Shadows occurs. Okay, hang on. Got a marker here. Oh, I got 2 markers there. Okay, hang on. Oh, there's the way out. All right. Now I'm getting flashes of inspiration everywhere. You notice that, chat? Now that I don't need it anymore. Actually. Oh, hey, Paul. No, I appreciate that. Anything you can do to, you know, help with the cause. If you wanna just circulate the resume. If you want to circulate the link to the charity, that helps just as much. It helps just as much. So I do appreciate that. Just checking my my gear here. Oh, right. I also wanted to change over to the commemoration. Prime Engram, let's go. Screw the Hawk Moon, I'm out of here. No, I'm kidding. Where am I supposed to go here? I'm supposed to go. One thing I will say about sometimes these maps really turn you around. I think. Yeah, this is the where I'm supposed to go. Okay. Going to come up here for a little looky-loo. I love the new maps. I love it when they give us new maps. There we go. Yep, I know I'm heading in the right direction. Ooh, look at that.
Don't mind the mess. Glint's a terrible maid. This is just where I come to get some distance when I need it. Some place to call my own.
It's his crow's nest.
I didn't drink that by myself in case you were curious. It absolutely is not. In fact, I didn't have any of it. After Glint brought me to life, I quickly came to realize that Guardians recognized me as whoever I was before. They weren't always kind. So I took to wearing a helmet to hide my face. Before Spider. I forgot this was here. Even then, I rescued a warlock and her ghost once. She offered me a drink afterward, but I left before she came back with it. My first memories are waking up under this shroud. The first thing that was mine. It was comforting somehow. I couldn't bring myself to throw it away. Someone cared enough to lay me to rest. I meant something to them, wherever they are. And that means something to me.
I don't know if you noticed it. It's the bungee seal. It's the bungee seal.
I've learned many things since my second birth. Fear, humility. But this was where I learned pride. That sword belonged to the Hive Knight I killed to protect Osiris. It felt good, saving someone so important to the Vanguard. Someone who used to be an outcast.
Wow.
It was like I had finally found my purpose. Like I was brought back for a reason. And there you were, Guardian. Oh, right. Glint gave this to me.
It was a gift. It was the dawning. Your first dawning.
The first time I ever felt like it might be safe to be around other Guardians. I'm not stupid. I know the person I used to be, he did something terrible. I can feel it when people look into my eyes and see him.
No, this is
the way you looked at me when we met.
This is the Crow.
I don't ever
and Glint. And no, this isn't the manifestation of the Traveler. This is just a whole bunch of dialogue about
yes. Spider wanted all of this thrown out, but I couldn't bring myself to. Even broken, it might still have a purpose to someone. I've heard that before the collapse there used to be an art. It took broken things and put them back together with precious metals. It made something new and beautiful out of something that would have just been thrown away.
So basically, this is like Spider's little hidey hole. Basically, like they said, a crow's nest. So you got the Gift of the Dawning there. You've got the shroud that he was covered under, which is the symbol for Bungie Games. There's the Hive sword. It's pretty clever. It's pretty clever. And good, nice little bucket in case he wants to get some cleaning done, because the place could use a little spit polish, I think. I've been dealing with a lot of Taken today, I've noticed. Dealing with a lot of Taken. Bacon Taken. What I need to do is change up my loadout a little bit here, chat. I just need to make a few tweaks. I'll switch over to the auto rifle up here, and down here, I'm gonna snipe a bit. Oh, too far. I was gonna be all subtle and stuff, but I guess not. Ooh, okay, I don't know how I did that there, but okay. First thing I'll do is I'll pick that up, I'll pick that up, I'll pick this up. Now I can do this. Ah. Seriously? That's better. Oh, stop it. Look, stand still. There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
I'm detecting massive gravity distortions in the dam. Little tip from upstairs. When these Taken are destroyed, they'll collapse into singularities of paracausal energy. Use that to disrupt their shield.
Oh, I see. Here, pick up the relic. Pick up the relic. Jump up. Oh, really? All right. Oh dear. That just made a bad situation worse, I see. Alright. Just run in here. Pick up the feather. Ah, son of a bitch. Yo, Meatball Mafia, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Alright, let me just try this again. I'm getting 2 markers, so either I'm really hoping that last one's a glitch. And I collect it. Mother effer! Oh my god! This game is killing me today. It really is killing me today. Alright. This has been a fun mission now that I know where I'm going, obviously. But, alright, first off, these guys over here. Is it just me, or are these guys hitting pretty hard? It feels like they're hitting me pretty damn hard. That's the wrong way. Or is it? It set me... Wait. Oh, crap. I almost missed one. Yeah, this is the Hawkmoon mission. I had a rather frustrating moment when I couldn't figure out where the next doorway was. Oh shit! Where the next doorway was. Oh crap! All right. I'm going backwards. I'm going backwards. Yeah. Need to go up here. Okay, so I did. So there was an extra. All right. So I wasn't seeing things. At least there's that. All right. First things first. Got him out of the way. Yo, Deep Fish, what's up? Oh my god, another one. There we go. Don't come up here. What? How can I commune with the... Wait a minute, how am I communing with the... Oh, hey dude.
I don't know why the Taken blocked that wing off.
Didn't
There's just an old ship down there. Spider wanted me to junk it, but I might have told him that I did and kept it for myself.
Doesn't run anymore. It was already in pretty bad shape before we got to it. And while Crow might be an excellent pilot, he isn't exactly gentle with his ships.
Hang on a minute. I want to see if this is I want to see this ship. So where's the ship? Man. Alright, where are you? I always get giddy over new maps. I really do. Okay. So there was a ship that he said was being junked. I keep wondering if it's like Cade's old ship or something like that. First off, I'm just going to go on ahead and grab the... After analyzing the feathers, it's time to return to Co and discuss what you found. I just wanna look around this map just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, chat. Alright, so I communed with it up here. Whoop! I communed with the traveler up here. Let's see if I can see the ship. Or must have just been talking about finding a ship, but okay. After finding the door that I was supposed to go in, that was a lot of fun, I'll admit. Alright. Let's go say hi to Crow. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. The reservoir is where Lake of Shadows is, so it was just logical for me to go, oh, okay, if there's a lot of taken, then we're going to go that way. But, yeah, that was obviously not the way to go. Alright, let's, whew. That one made me work a little bit. MLB gives the Negro Leagues Major League status, a move it said is aimed at correcting a long-time oversight in the game's history. That's very cool. That's quite cool. What's going on, honey? What's going on? Oh, fresh kibbles? That's true.
We do need to jab the cat.
I know we need to jab the cat. Which is why after this I've reached a stopping point and I'm gonna go on ahead and did you want to well, they can scream all they like. Did you give Benedict some love? Because look, he's in the love perch.
What he's expecting is
Gushies. What?
Hey, gushies too.
That's true. Did you wanna do the Gushies now? I mean, the poke and the Gushies.
Once you finish doing what you're doing.
Okay. It feels childish, but it's like the gun. Or maybe the traveler wants us to experience triumph. Glenn thinks this may have to do with elevated states of emotion, like we need to attune our minds to a specific wavelength. Crow doesn't seem completely convinced, but there's a part of him deep down that believes it's true. I think we should try together. Defeat champions or guardians in Gambit and Crucible matches. Alright. Somebody said that there wasn't a PvP aspect to this quest, but there is. All right. Yeah. This is the worst, and they're saying this website, this is the worst step in the entire Hawkmoon quest. You need to kill either 200 Guardians or a handful of champions. If you love PvP, maybe you have a relaxing evening, but if you want to actually get this done quick, we meant you focus on champions. You have a few options here, and unfortunately they change per day and per week. We recommend you pick a Legend Empire Hunt or Legend Lost Sector, depending on what you have unlocked and what featured mission of the day or week is. Once you have killed a ton of champions or guardians, it's time to reforge the legendary Hawkmoon. The Lunchbox Pub. I wondered if you knew the remix. I wondered if you knew the remix. How you doing there, Lunchbox? Thank you for swinging by. I certainly do appreciate it. Oh, and Paul, I didn't realize you would host. Thank you for the host. I do appreciate that as well. All right, so that is the perfect place for me to draw my progress on the Hawkmoon to a close, at least for today, which is the massive grind here. Let me go ahead and take myself up to orbit. Ooh, excuse me. Hey, how you doing there, Mur? Good to see you. Everyone, that's Mur Lafferty. And if that name sounds familiar, it is that Mur Lafferty. It is Mighty Mur. The Grand Dame of podcasting, as a group of us in the community dubbed her, and that still holds true. But you can read up all about Mur in the most recent edition of Podcasting for Dummies, which is available on sale everywhere. And it was really nice. This particular edition, we were able to talk. Me and Chuck actually had cut enough to actually do a top 10 original OG podcasters, and we got to celebrate Mur a bit. Good to see you, Mur. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Fiona's in college. Jeez. When did we get old, Mur? That's very cool. It's very cool. But yeah, if you haven't looked into what Mur does on Twitch, she's doing what I see a lot of podcasters are doing, where they actually record their shows live on stream, and then they take the stream and then they edit it down. That's what Pip and I have been doing with the shared desk. That's what I'm now doing with Happy Hour from the Tower. So yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Okay, Jason. Look, you take it easy, buddy. You take it easy. Yeah, Mur. It's. Sunny, which is her online persona. Sunny is. She's now starting to look at colleges. She is doing the creative writing. The creative writing program at her high school, and her high school is exceptional, and just amazing stuff, and it makes me feel very humble. But she's been killing it. Remote learning, oddly enough, with our kiddo, remote learning has been really working out well. It's been working out real well. Alright, got an Ascendant Shard. That's always nice, which means I can masterwork something. Let's see. The funny thing about college admissions, I know there's nothing funny about college admissions, but the thing is, I still remember my college admissions. I still remember them. And I remember how traumatic those were, and how maybe traumatic is not the right word. Maybe it is the right word, but I just remember it being very, very draining. I had to dig deep on a lot of stuff. So yeah, you would like to interview me? Hey, I would be thrilled. I'm always open for an interview, Lunchbox. If you want to seriously talk about that, you're more than welcome to reach out to me, either on my Discord. My Discord, by the way, is right here. And along with that, you can reach me there. We looked out with Fiona's high school saying, "Man, you're passing. We went into lockdown. Congrats, you passed." Wow, wow, that's amazing. That's amazing, Mur. No, the folks at our high school, they've been like, "No, we're taking this just as serious as if you're here," and but the thing is that the teachers have been very good. The teachers have been exceptional. And I give the kiddo a lot of credit too, in that she is also parent talk. Everybody, I'm blanking. What did I say? I realize they said it to the seniors in spring. Wow. Yeah, Sunny had a few sticklers in the mud when it came to that. She had a few sticklers in the mud when it came to that. But what's been really interesting is last year, she kind of struggled a little bit with Spanish, and then she started doing Duolingo with me and Pip, and now her Spanish teacher's going, "Your accent is on point. Well done." So I'd like to give a little bit of credit to, they've been not only encouraging at our school, they not only have been encouraging things like SOS, yes. And
you'll return on me, Guardian.
She's now, her teacher said she's got one of the best accents. Okay, Lunchbox. Hey, no, thank you for coming in and saying hey. Doing a little bit of multitasking here. As you can see, doing a little bit of multitasking. Also need to start winding things down because we're I've got to take an assessment of what we're doing today. Ooh. If I could pronounce that, I would, but unfortunately I am not learning that language right now in my Duolingo. I'm learning Spanish. So, but I will say this: I hope you're an actual account and not a random bot. But hey, I appreciate you being here nonetheless. Nope, you're not derailing. This is the way of Twitch. If you haven't, as you probably have experienced, you have to be able to switch gears on a dime, and sometimes some days it's easy, some days it ain't. So there you go. Just trying to see. Oh no, that's okay. I'll be back around. Remix. Let's see. Did I already pick up my? I think it already dropped. I think my pinnacle already dropped. Did I get a new ship? Oh no, that was just that ship. Okay.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
All right. I think I'm all sorted now. I'm kind of at I'm at a rough part of this grind where I'm not going to be shooting up in the numbers as I have been, but still getting there. Okay.
I'm
so
glad
let's
you're
see
still
here.
with me, Carlos.
Okay, so the next thing I got to do is defeat champions and guardians. All right. And still waiting on the next step for these quests because until the Dawning Spirit is generated, until the sharing of the Dawning Spirit is completed, I guess we're going to be waiting until we get to the next step. Yeah, generate Dawning Spirit, bake a classic butter cookie, and deliver it to Ava in the tower. That's pretty much it.
I'm glad you're still with me, Carlos. You too, Maria.
Oh, wait. Oh, I see what's going on here. Oh, I need to complete those things. Took me a while. Took me a while to figure that one out. And I have to do like 2 more opponents with a sword, and I need to. Oh, I need 50 score.
Zavala and Eris must understand that they are fighting for the same side.
I'll do it another time. I need to. I can't game as much as I want to. I can't game all day. Heck, writing today would be a nice little thing to do too, wouldn't it? All right. What do I have to do on Europa? Oh, I got a lot of stuff to do on Europa. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do on Europa. This might be where I go. Where I might go for the champions tradition. All right, but let's see who's on today. Let's see who's on today, and let's see who I can share the love with.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
Let's see. Looking around. Oh, you know who I haven't? You know who I haven't sent the love to in a while? The Bonge. My crazy mad Welshman. I love that guy, the Bonge. He's good people. He's really good people. And I think he's coming back from a brief break. So let's get our Welsh on, and let's go and say hey to the Bonge. So first off, we're gonna do the T raid, and all you got to do is copy that message and paste that into his stream once we get there. But yeah, let's go say hey to the what? Oh, let's try that again. Raid the Bonge. Yeah, but you know the good news is, Mur, you'll be able to find me here often, whether it's in the mornings or in the afternoons. You'll be able to catch me here often. And if you catch me Thursday night, which is the next time I'll be on, you catch me Thursday night, I'll be here with another familiar face. I don't know if you remember Steve Saylor. He is.
What was it?
He's kicking ass this year. He's had a good 2020. It's been a rough and rocky 2020, but boy, he's. But if you remember Steve Saylor, he was the one that did Black Shadow, the audiobook Black Shadow, and good guy, Steve Saylor, and he's now become quite the voice in gaming. And together, the two of us do this thing on Thursday nights called Blind Leads the Blind. So maybe you'll be able to hook up with this there. But just keep an eye out for me. And thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. Thank you all so much for the tips and the bits and the subs, for all the hosting, for all the auto hosting, but more so for the community, for coming in, for hanging out, for talking with me, and for making me really test my my skills in multitasking. I certainly do appreciate it. Yes, he is. He's doing the accessibility stuff for gaming. Yep. And wow, has he come a long way. And we can talk about that tomorrow night, 7 p.m. for Blind Leads the Blind, where I will probably be taking Steve through a lot of this stuff as well, because I want to get Steve his Hawkmoon. I want to get him ready. I want to take him on a raid. Anyway, let's go raid the Bonge. Talk to you later. Peace.
Give the world what you want to receive.
Yeah, I